In today's video, we're going to talk about the difference between projects and sessions inside of Evmux. That way you understand how projects are utilized, how sessions are utilized, and when to utilize both. So let's go ahead and dive into my Evmux account so I can break down the difference between the two. So once you're inside of your Evmux account, you're going to be in front of your dashboard. This is where you set up your projects and set up your sessions. So let's go ahead and begin with projects, since that is the first step. So here on the left hand side, you're going to see a tab here, and if you've never created multiple projects before, you may only have one. But let's go ahead and create a new project. And this is when you create a new project, it's going to prompt you to go ahead and add a session. So really quick here, a project, treat it as a folder. So this is going to be a folder that's going to carry all of the sessions that you want related with this. So let's say, for example, I have multiple YouTube channels or multiple podcasts that I like to run. This folder or project can be called the name of that podcast or the name of that show. And then I know that all of the sessions and elements that are in that folder or project are going to be related to everything related to that business. So I'm going to start a new project. I'm going to name this Evmux, right? So this is going to be my Evmux project. So everything related to Evmux, any town hall, any live streams, any interviews that I do are going to live inside of this project. So I'm going to go ahead and select single broadcast, and I'm going to go to studio. So that's going to automatically bring me in and start an actual session. So if I come back here inside of the editor and hit back to dashboard and say yes, you're going to see here that now the project now says Evmux, because that's my folder. And then you'll see here that the session is going to be the first session that we just went ahead and created. So what is the difference between projects and sessions? So project is going to be the folder, and then the sessions are going to be the individual live streams or recordings in there. So for example, this session right here, let's say that I go ahead and click on it and I want to call this session Town Hall. Okay, I'll hit save. And then I can go back to my sessions, and now I can create a new session if I would like to, and name this, let's say, interviews, right? So I can save that there. And now what happens here is that you're going to see here that now inside of my Evmux project, I have my interview session and my town hall session. Now, one of the biggest things that gets a lot of confusion is that if you're going to be utilizing the same elements, the same run of show, the same layout that you have for your session, then you don't need to create multiple sessions. Multiple sessions are only needed if you want to be able to differentiate the difference between your interview session and what elements you have in there, and your town hall sessions and what elements you have in there. Now, the beautiful thing about projects is that everything that you upload inside of this Evmux project is going to be available between all of your sessions. And what I mean by that is that when you're inside of your studio and you are adding scenes directly in here and you have layers, all of your media files that are inside of that project are going to be available regardless of the session that you utilize. Now, these elements, these media files that you've uploaded, are project by project basis. So for example, if I'm in my town hall session and I upload a video talking about something related to Evmux, and then I switch over to another project, and now when I switch over to another project, that video that I uploaded in the Evmux project is not available on this Live Booster project. And the reason why I say that is because you got to treat those as folders, right? So if I put a file into one folder, that doesn't automatically mean it's going to be in the other folder unless I physically put it in there. But again, this is the difference between projects. Projects are a way for you to be able to, especially if you manage multiple shows, multiple events, and you want to keep assets separate. So if you have a podcast and you want all the assets to be for that folder, then you create a project, right? And then inside of that project is where you then start creating your session. So that is the difference between a project and a session. Your sessions are going to be the actual live streams or recordings that you're going to be doing. The sessions is what gives you access to the live stream editor to start to produce your content. And then the project is the folder or the business or the brand that you're working on for those sessions. So that is going to be the difference there. Now, if you want to learn more about how to actually utilize the live stream editor to be able to unlock the power that it has to level up the look and feel of your content, to give you fully customizations, to be able to multi-stream. Go ahead and watch this video right here where I go deep into the difference between dynamic scenes and pro scenes and when to actually utilize them. Go ahead and click that video right there to watch that now. I'll see you guys in the next video.